Hi, I'm Haley, the director of Ashcan Studio of Art, an art portfolio preparation school. We've noticed that each year the students who get into the top art programs and win scholarships are the ones who submit 10 to 15 pieces of work that look like they belong together. In their portfolio, each piece enhances the work around it. And whether it's obvious or subtle, there's a very clear common theme. Your thread or theme should be based on your own personal interests and vision. It can be anything from relationships to fashion, poetry, a current event, an object. And also, a thread can be more literal than visual. It's just a theme that runs throughout your entire portfolio. It could be consistent colors, a certain material, the repetition of self, and the best portfolios have both subject and visual threads. In your art portfolio, being a skilled artist is not the most important thing. In fact, we've noticed that a lot of very skillful artists rely on that and don't really explore how to make the work their own with their own personal vision and originality. It's important to show that your work is personal and that it's something that you're interested in. If you're having trouble thinking about what a common theme or a common thread could be for you, start to think about what makes you curious.
My name is Young Kang, and I've been coming to Ashcan for about 2 years now. One of them includes a portfolio development program, which helped me get into one of my dream schools, California Institute of the Arts, for the character animation program.
I'm Jiwon Lee, and I go to School of Visual Arts, and I built my portfolio in Ashcan.
Hi, my name is Chris Han, and I'll be going to Carnegie Mellon School of Design.
I didn't think of a theme in the beginning of making portfolio. It sort of just came out to be a big theme when I just did what I wanted to do. So I guess my biggest themes were like helping people and space and packaging, I would say, because I did a lot of like package works. It was also about like my identity as Korean and coming to America, and about family and my childhood too.
So, especially my portfolio, I included some characters. I developed this half-dead character that will like come back to graves and whatnot, and on the outside it's kind of like it looks friendly. It's like a typical cartoonic style that you kind of see, but if you look at my like storyboards, you see the guy's head getting decapitated or whatnot, and there's like a huge gore festival. But I didn't just do that for the sake of being violent. I just wanted to do that to show that you can also tell like a different story when it comes to animation. That you're not only restrained to this one-dimensional like formatting of animation. So that I wanted to show that, and Ashcan really helped to polish my ideas and make it into a professional portfolio caliber.
Starting my portfolio, I knew I wanted to incorporate my love for makeup in my body of work, but I just didn't know how to do it. I didn't know that makeup could be incorporated in my artwork. I just knew it was something I'd like to do on the side. I did a lot of artworks revolving around my theme, which is cosmetics. I made my own typography. I made some sculptural pieces. I did a collage on the wall. I also designed an app.
Feel willing to be vulnerable because work that's honest has the most impact. Also, ease up on expectations because they can really weigh you down with worry. Instead, focus on expansion and your own personal voice. Once you're in the right mindset, it's time to start brainstorming ideas in your sketchbook. One of the first things we ask our students to do is to create an opposites list where you list your likes in one column and your dislikes across from it in the other column. Then, in order to organize and expand on an idea, create a visual map, which is often referred to as a mind map. People tend to think in multidimensional ways, with lots of ideas occurring simultaneously that trigger further ideas. Recording your ideas graphically using a visual diagram, such as a mind map, can be helpful. A mind map is a diagram that has a branch-like structure radiating from a central image on the page, and which uses lines and color to show relationships, groupings, and connections between words, ideas, and images. A mind map may help you think clearly and ensures that a range of possibilities are considered. Or you can do free association drawing in your sketchbook. You can pick one of the words or subjects that came up in your list making and brainstorming and draw the first thing that comes to mind. Set your timer for 10 minutes and draw nonstop until the time is up. Free association drawing is a technique that you can use to express your thoughts as they come to you without censorship or hesitation. You just simply draw or write whatever comes to mind, whether it directly relates to the previous thing you drew or not. This technique is not meant to make sense. The essential factor is that you get down information in the moment without censorship or hesitation. Pick a few words, statements, or drawings that interest you from your mind map or free association drawings. Then, the next step is research. Search on Google, Pinterest, Instagram, find books about the subject or word you've chosen, or make screenshots of inspiring images and text you found and put it together in a Word document. Ask yourself, has this idea been done already? Can you adapt an existing idea? To get to the place where you're best expressing your personal vision, you have to research. Finding out more about things that interest you gives them purpose, and everything you do should be done with a purpose. Take notes on what you've found and make tiny sketches of ideas if you have them. Write down possible materials. The more time you spend preparing, the more effort you put into making a solid game plan, the better the final project. But also be flexible. Ideas may arise and new inspirations may occur. Then, using your research, make 3 to 5 sketches on the same idea and decide what is best compositionally, ideally with feedback from a teacher or mentor, and decide on a medium or materials that you will use. Think of less obvious mediums and make it personal by working with mediums that you like using or have liked seeing other artists use in their work. Then you're ready to move on to a final portfolio piece. You can use these methods on each project until you get 10 to 15 pieces for your art portfolio that look like they belong together and that there's a clear common thread throughout. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below to stay updated and for more tips on how to make a great art portfolio.